In my life, if I made mistakes, I got a beat down. And it wasn't just from my dads, it was coaches, it was men mentors, it was people in my life that when I made mistakes, they made damn sure that they beat the heck out of me, that I never did again, that if they put the iron hand on me, that I'll never repeat it. And I don't know about you, but I'm just too dumb for that. I'm just bullheaded. I'm like, you can't bully me into goodness. I know you've all heard the story of the prodigal son, but it's a story about a son who had everything and cashed in his chips and went to a distant land and spent all his money on prostitutes and drugs and alcohol and found himself, spent it all, lost it all, living in the gutter and thinking, man, if I could just go back to my dad, maybe he'd let me eat the scraps that the servants give to the pigs. So he makes his way home, and Jesus tells the story about the father who's sitting, waiting every day for his son to come over the hill. And when he sees his son, this rocks my world this day because I think about this. I think, there's daddy. Now, my perspective is dad's going to whip my ass. Excuse the expression, but I'm in trouble. So when I hear the story about this father who I'm expecting is going to deny this guy and beat him down and say, get the F out of here. And what he really did was he jumped off his porch and ran as fast as he could. Don't even say a word. I know your heart. And he threw the robe around him and put the ring on him and he blessed him. And he shouted for joy that his son who was lost had come back. Why is the story so important? Because we are all prodigal sons. We've all had our day of moment. If you haven't, honestly, I kind of feel bad for you because you've never really experienced true grace from complete failure. I mean, if you haven't, I don't want you to make mistakes, so please don't. But if you haven't, I honest to God, man, it's a bummer if you haven't been to the bottom, had nothing left, and still feel the love of the Father so real and so genuine that you wake back up and you go, I can go again.